Hi guys, so today I'm starting off with two foundations. This is my L'Oreal True Match and then the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And I am dotting the True Match first all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with the Lumi and then pump that on the back of my hand and just dot that all over my face as well. And I'm going to be blending that in using a damp beauty blender. And I like to use this mixture because I find that the True Match delivers the coverage and the Lumi delivers the luminosity to my face, so I look like I have a very healthy, natural glow. And I'm just blending all of that out, and then I'm taking the L'Oreal True Match and I'm just dotting that all over the areas of my face where I need a little bit more coverage. I have been sick for the past couple of weeks, so I have dry spots and red areas that I need to cover. And for that, I'm going to be using my Boi-ing concealer. This is by Benefit. And I am taking the darker color first, and I'm just dotting that on the areas where I have a little bit more redness or dry patches. And blending that out with my beauty blender. And I noticed that it was a little bit too dark, so I mixed it in with a lighter shade in that little duo. And then I'm blending that out with my beauty blender as well. And then I'm just taking my e.l.f. foundation brush and I'm just dotting that and blending out those two concealers a little bit more. And I like to blend it out primarily on my chin because I have a big ass pimple right now. And then I'm taking my LA Girl Pro.conceal. This is just to highlight these areas of my face. And I like to concentrate the concealer on the inner corner of my eye. That's where I get the darkest. And then the usual areas, sides of my nose, bridge of my nose, sides of my mouth, and my chin. And I like to do this just to highlight mostly. I don't have so much to cover. And this LA Girl Pro Conceal, it sets really fast. So I like to blend it in as soon as I put it on my face, and I'm blending it out again with my beauty blender. I'm taking the pointed end of my beauty blender and a mixture of my fingers, and I'm just blending all of that out. And I like to use my fingers in combination with the beauty blender because I find that the warmth from my fingers helps blend out the concealer in the little crevices of my face. And I'm just blending all of that out, and I'm using this just to look a little bit more awake and really highlight my face in those areas. And just picking my nose really quick, and then I'm going to set my concealer. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild eyeshadow and that same e.l.f. foundation brush. This is in the color Creme Brulee. And I'm first taking that foundation brush and concentrating it right beneath my lash line and on my eyelid, and then I'm taking this fluffy e.l.f. blush brush and I'm sweeping the product all over my eye area. And I like to do this immediately because, again, the LA Girl Pro Conceal sets really quickly and I want to set everything before it creases. And of course I like to put it on my chin just to give a little bit more extra coverage. Next I'm taking my Rimmel pressed powder. It's the Stay Matte pressed powder, and my e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, and I'm just swirling that all over my face, and I'm using this just to lock in my makeup and prevent any oiliness from seeping through. And this is in the color, I believe, Natural. I'll put everything in the description box, but I love this pressed powder. And again, I'm still sick, so I apologize for the coughing in the video. But next I'm going to take my e.l.f., I think this is a foundation brush, and then my contour palette. This is the It Cosmetics contour palette. And I actually, like you saw earlier, I dropped my contour palette, so I lost all of that color that was right next to the one that I pointed at. Like, all of it is all over my floor right now. But, you know, just contouring my cheeks. And it's funny because in this part of the video, like, I was pretending like everything was okay, but inside I was like, ah, what the fuck? I just dropped my contour palette. But yeah. And then I'm taking my Fluffy Face Brush by e.l.f. and then my Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by Too Faced. And I'm just bronzing my face. I'm going where my double chin is, hollows of my cheeks, and then on my temple. And I don't like to bronze my forehead. I have a pretty small forehead, so I don't want to make that look any smaller. But I do like to focus it on my double chin and the hollows of my cheeks because I have a circle head. And then I'm taking my e.l.f. contour brush and I'm just carving out my cheekbones a little bit more. And then I'm diffusing out any color that I have on my cheeks with that same e.l.f. powder brush. And then I'm taking my pressed powder again, same e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm carving out my contour underneath. And then again, I like to go over my contour various times with my face brush because I feel that it eliminates any patchiness and really helps bronze up my face a lot. And there's no extra product on there when I do that. I'm just blending everything out so it looks a little bit more seamless. Then I'm taking this duo by e.l.f. This is the, I think it's called Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. I'll put it in the description box, but I'm taking the blush and I'm putting that on the hollows of my cheeks as well. I don't like to put in the apples of my cheeks because, again, I have a circle head, so I don't want to accentuate that. So I like to keep it more so on the sides of my face. And I'm blending everything out, making it look more seamless with my kabuki brush. And I'm going in with a little bit more blush because I want to look a little bit more awake and add a little bit more color to my face. But this blush, as you can see, really isn't that pigmented, which I like. And then, as you can see, I'm taking my highlighter. This is the Sally Girl. This is actually an eyeshadow. It's in the color Coral, I believe, and it is so pigmented. I love using this as a highlighter. It's pretty intense, though, as you can see, so I like to layer this underneath I'm going to use another highlighter after this, but I like to use this to give my face like a wet appearance in those areas. And it is a really intense highlight. But I'm just filling in my brows. I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. This is the pencil. And I'm just lining my eyebrows. I'm lining underneath, like the front of my brow, and then the underneath completely, and then the front of my brow. And I like to keep the front of my brows very defined and clean. And I don't know why one of my eyebrows looks darker than the other. In real life, it doesn't look too much of a difference. I mean, they're different shapes, obviously, like they're cousins to the 10th degree, but color-wise, they look the same to me in real life. I don't know if it was just the angle I was filming at. But, yeah, one of them looks a lot darker than the other. I don't know why. But again, I just like to really brush out my eyebrows with the spoolie. And then I'm taking, this is the Brow Stylist by L'Oreal. And this is the tinted brow gel. It's in the color medium, and I like to use this after just to lock in my brows, as well as give a little bit extra color to them. And I really like to concentrate it at the end of my brows, because one of my eyebrows is a lot longer than the other. And then I just yelled at my sister to shut up because she kept on talking while I was filming. And I'm just going over again with that pencil after I brush through them, just in case I have like any little patches. And I'm making it look a little bit more even. And then I'm taking that e.l.f. foundation brush and I'm brushing away any tinted brow gel that I got on my skin. And you have to wipe away the tinted brow gel. Like, if you get it on your skin, you have to wipe it away as soon as you do that. Because if not, it'll set, and then it'll be a bitch to take off. And I'm just going over my highlight again, blending it out with my brush. And then I'm taking this Wet n Wild. It's supposed to be a bronzer. It's the lightest one, but I like to use it as a highlight. And I am also highlighting the inner corner of my eye and then blending it out with this foundation brush by e.l.f. And I'm not going in with any eyeshadow, so I'm really going ham with my highlight. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And I like to take a lot of time when it comes to curling my eyelashes. My eyelashes, they're long, but they grow downward. So I really like to focus on curling them. And because I'm not going with any eyeshadow, I really want to make my eyelashes look long. And this is an eyelash curler by e.l.f. that I just recently got. And then this is my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And I really like the wand on this mascara. I find that it's very thin, and I'm able to coat the root of my lash, like my entire lash, with this mascara. The only thing I don't like, though, about this mascara is that the wand is really flimsy. Like, when I try to put it back into the, like, when I try to put the applicator back into, like, the bottle, it is so flimsy. Like, it'll, like, get stuck. I don't know how to explain it, but it'll bend. And, yeah, no, the wand is really flimsy. But I like how thin it is because I'm able to get every single lash. And it's really good for, my bottom lashes, which I love. And I'm just coating my bottom lashes now. And I actually fucked up in this part. I got mascara all over my fucking lash line. I was pissed. But I'm gonna clean it up afterwards. I don't know if you guys get this, but, like, I get, like, these little, like, in the corner of my eye. Yeah, you can see. I'm all annoyed. Like, in the corner of my eye, like, these really long eyelashes, but they curl downward. And they're, like, a bitch to curl. And they take forever to, like, coat. And they get mixed up with my bottom lashes. And it's stupid. And then I'm taking my Rimmel, this is like a nude eyeliner, and I'm just lining my lower lash line. And yeah, you can see I am cleaning up that mascara. And my mirror is actually in front of me on my desk, so that's why I'm out of frame sometimes, because I'm looking at the mirror. But I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D liquid lipstick. This is in the color Berlin. And I'm not lining my lips first because I don't like to overline my lips, especially when I'm going in with a bright color. And I find that the doe foot applicator works really well at applying color really cleanly on the lips. So I'm able to get like a solid line on my lips. And I'm completely covering my mouth, but I'm going to move my hand out of frame in a second. But yeah, as you can see, this color is really pigmented. I've had this liquid lipstick for a couple of, I want to say, no, not a couple of years, like maybe a year. But I love it. It's so vibrant. The only thing is with this lipstick, and with like any bright colored lipstick, the pigment can kind of get patchy in some areas. So I'm just going over any areas where I feel that it went patchy or there isn't enough pigment to my liking. And as you can see, I'm not overlining my lips at all. I'm just going right up to my lip line. And I'm taking my eyelash curler. And like I said earlier, I like to really focus on curling my eyelashes. So I like to curl before and after putting on mascara. And that is the final look. Thank you for watching.